Cold Talks. Tune in. We're chatting about family and friends. Relationship goes together to the end. This is Cold Talks. Tune in.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Cold Talks. My name is Jaleesa.
And I'm D.
Today we are gonna have a quick little episode, Father's Day episode. I am going to interview Mr. Cole about fatherhood. See if he gives some tips to the younger fathers, and just talk to him and see if he could share some of this magic with us. How he been raising these boys. All right, so let's get to it. Oh, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. We've been doing this for almost a year now, and it's been going pretty good. I know y'all probably miss seeing us on camera, but we have some things going on with family, so we're doing a little audio for now. Uh, so yeah, man, y'all get at us and keep following us, keep supporting us. We really appreciate you guys. Okay, we appreciate everything that you guys have been doing, supporting the podcast. So let's get into it. So, what's up, babe? How you doing? Happy Father's Day.
I appreciate it.
How you feeling?
Like a father.
Like a father. That's what's up. So, um, let's kind of get right into it. So, like, what is it like being a father for you?
Um, I mean, I tried to. I used to look at it before, like you know, other ways, but now I just look at it as mentorship and care and compassion
Mm-hmm.
with my sons. You know what I mean? So, because I know they're a product of me. Um, they're gonna struggle with my sins as well. My struggles, my downfalls,
Mm-hmm.
and I prepare them for it and make sure they're ready to face those challenges whenever they come.
How does it make you feel? Like doing all that? Got these little mini humans.
It's fulfilling.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm patient when it comes to them because I get it,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, it's fulfilling to say the least.
Okay. Okay. So far, I mean, you got Jeremiah. He's 10. Just turned 10. Matter of fact, he's gonna be in middle school next year, man. And then you got little Marley. Marley, he's 8. He's gonna be a third grader. Um, what do you think is the biggest challenge right now being a father?
Paying attention to the little things. I don't think that you can um take too much time off of your eye on them because every moment is a teaching moment, and you don't want to miss something that you should have gave them a lesson on, but you didn't catch it in time.
Mm,
And now, you know, since you didn't catch it, they probably might take it as a norm.
mm,
And in the future, I might see it and get on them about it, but now they don't turn it into a habit. So I think the biggest struggle is making sure you're able to catch everything, every conversation, every time they mention something. They say a word they may not understand or get into something they don't understand, and you got to catch it early on, especially with little boys.
mm. When you say catch it, you mean what is? Can we dig into that just a little bit? Catch it before it becomes a habit.
Yeah, for example, I teach leadership, being a leader, and something small can make you um, something small you can not pay attention to, and it make it's a follower trait.
Mm,
So I catch it early on and let them know. Listen, as a leader, you don't do that.
mm-hmm.
That's not something that you cling to.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you set your own path. Even when they're trying to explain something, I'm real patient and listening versus shutting them down but I also shut down, bullshit fast. I don't want to hear it. I don't want nothing, nothing to do with it because it's bullshit. It's a waste of time. But but I just feel like it's all about this patience, watching, learning. I try not to go to sleep before them. I try to make sure something that I'm watching on TV, it ain't stupid because they don't know.
Yeah.
They just see stuff,
Yeah.
and they may not take something as entertainment. They just might take it as, "Ooh, that's cool."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I look at it. I know everything on TV and social media is bullshit. It's
Mm-hmm.
lies, fake. It
Mm-hmm.
ain't the truth, and they don't understand that because they maybe think social media or TV land is reality.
Yeah.
So
For real.
that's the little things I say. Just watch and see.
Okay. Um. So we talked about your challenges and what's it like being a father. What's your favorite part about being a father? He was like, I love being a father because, like, what's your favorite?
Um, One thing about your kids, your kids have a real unconditional love.
Oh yeah.
It don't matter if you went to work tell you you're trash, you got cussed out by somebody in traffic, they say you're an idiot. Um, the rent man say you're a bum because you paid the rent late. It don't matter about none of those things.
Mm-hmm.
That kid that desires you.
Yeah.
I like, I'm very intimate with my sons for a lot of reasons, but I'll walk up to them, rub their face, you know, give them a nice deep hug,
Mm-hmm.
just sit with them, stuff like that. And my presence means so much. Um, but especially knowing that the world, desires so much from you, and it needs you to be perfect. So in order for them to be perfect with my kids, they just love daddy for daddy, and I love that.
Yeah, you love that. Okay, you got you know for a fact you got somebody that loves you for you no matter what. That's your
Yeah,
favorite part.
and then
That's what's
also
up.
I teach them and tell them that
Mm-hmm.
I'm imperfect.
Right.
I'm imperfectly imperfect. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't ever want them to say, somebody say, "Yeah, your dad is an idiot," and they can laugh it off like, "Daddy probably did something crazy," versus them like, "Oh no, he said that bad about my dad. My dad, you ain't got to fight for me."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, know that your dad is your daddy, and however somebody else view him or the opinion they have on him, you know, hey, to each his own.
It is what it is. That's right. Um, it's funny that it's cool that you say that no matter what, I know I have some people, two little guys, three little guys, however many kids you have as a father, um, they they love me for who I am. Because especially the way society is today, you need that. And then you got those, I don't want to talk about bitter moms or whatever, but you have those bitter moms out there who will strip the fathers who really, really, really want to be there for their kids of that right because they put stuff inside of their heads and make them think that their dads are these terrible people, but the father's actions be showing otherwise, and them babies be loving their daddy anyway. They don't be caring what mom do said or whatever. So that's what's up for that to be your favorite part about being a father, because it's all about time. I know some dads be thinking, I throw money, I throw child support, um I'm a great dad, but that time spent loving on them, hugging on them, rubbing their head, and just being there for them, that stuff matters, especially when somebody try to badmouth you. They know, nah, that ain't my daddy. My daddy, I love my daddy. My daddy do X, Y, Z. So that's what's up. That's what's up. Now, raising black boys in today's society, like, how is that for you? because it's hard for the black man, it's hard for the black boy, and here you are, you got two black boys, and you're a black man, and you want them to be on the right path. I know me and you both, we fight. I don't care what sport you play. I don't care what you got going on. Them grades got to be on point, because can't nobody take your education away from you, no matter what. They can't take that. And then you setting that example. You have your master's degree. Congratulations on that.
Appreciate it.
I just enrolled into my master's degree program and was accepted into that school. Now, how is it raising black boys in today's society for you?
It's different for me because um, I don't, I don't want my sons to, I want them to appreciate the melanin in their skin,
Mm-hmm.
but at the end of the day, that doesn't define them.
Right.
The way they wear their hair, how nappy their dreads is, that don't define them. The way they style, the music they like, none of that stuff define them. But at the end of the day, I don't want them to think they got a target on their back because um, I think the field is balanced as long as you situated. But it's imbalanced when you're not situated.
I get it.
So
Stability,
I don't have guys
foundation.
that's blacker than me, you know, um, all type of stuff, and they have not dealt with anything that I have dealt with. I don't teach them that just because this guy's a white guy, or Hispanic, he's inferior to you. You got to be scared of him or whatever. I just say, go out and put your best foot forward, and know everything is a competition. From when you're a kid
all the way up, regardless,
somebody is trying to vie for your position.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I don't want them to be scared of no police officer. I don't want them to be scared of anything. I want them to understand and know that, long as you do right, right will follow. You hang around a bunch of jerk ass motherfuckers, you're gonna get jerk ass shit. Results from them, because that's the company that you kept. And they know that to be true because it's friends they don't invite around, and I'm like, I don't like that little dude, or let me meet his family. No, I don't mess with buddy on this type of time. And then we had those conversations. Dad, why you say that? He pretty cool, whatever. And I explained to them, like, well, think about this. When he did this, that happened. What did he do? What was your response? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm teaching them now. There's some shit they just don't want to fuck with. But I just let them know the world in itself. If you ain't on your shit, somebody gonna come by. Somebody gonna get you. And I just tell them, do the right thing. Study hard, work hard. Stay under a little chick. Make sure she a good little chick. My uncle told me a long time ago that, the guys that's sitting up there chilling with their girlfriend is the ones that's never in trouble. But it be the ones that's hanging around a bunch of
whole bunch of dudes, yeah.
Those ones always in some shit. So I just take the little things that I learned along the way and put it up on them. But I don't want them to be on some, I'm not doing good because of the white man. I'm not doing this because I don't have these same opportunities, because that's not true.
It's not.
They're going to be able to compete on the highest level because of who their parents are, who their father is, and the opportunities that we're going to put in their face. They're going to have the pick of the litter on whatever path they want to take. But all the paths going to lead them running.
There you go. I like it. I like it. Now that we talked about you being a father and everything like that, let's kind of roll into your father, your relationship with your dad. What type of relationship would you say you have with your dad?
I got a really good relationship with my daddy. I think a lot of people will probably want me, or statistically, I was supposed to be upset with him. I feel like he owed me something because he wasn't in the household. But at the end of the day, he human.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't sit up here and allow my father to have flaws,
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck I should think my son's gonna do when it's come
Mm-hmm.
time for them to forgive me for something, and I haven't forgave my father? I'm a hypocrite.
Yeah.
But me and my dad always had a pretty good friendship. I don't know what the fuck relationship him and my mama had,
Right.
and why he couldn't be in the household. Quite honestly, that ain't none of my damn business.
Right. They was grown as his day.
But at the
Their
end of the
decision.
day, I don't need him for advice about anything. I don't think he can give me advice on a lot of things I do because we live two different adulthoods.
Mm-hmm.
But he cool to chill with.
Yeah.
I mean, he was put in my life for a reason.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? All his flaws I try to fish out, and I see, his struggles, his flaws, and I correct them in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever it is that drove him away from a mother, and determine the type of outcome in terms of him raising us, I want to make sure that I don't have those same fuck ups as a father and as a husband. Because he tell me all the time, I couldn't give you no advice on being no husband because I was a terrible husband.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we have had sit down conversations about his shortcomings.
Do you think that his shortcomings and the things that you wish he would have done more of when you were a kid, kind of like, drives you to be a better father to your children?
Yeah, I mean, the fathers who, I think a lot of guys who grew up with absent fathers be the fathers that they wanted in their lives.
Yeah.
So
They
yeah,
either be the father, or they be the father that they wanted, or they be like, oh, my dad ain't doing it, so I ain't doing it. They
it's a cycle. That's just
Yeah.
the conversation I had with my daddy. I mean,
Yeah.
his idea of being a father was the same thing that his daddy did.
Right.
Dropped off money, but he wasn't around.
But he went around.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I know that the presence of him would have, you know, changed the course of a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I can't fault him for it.
It
It
is what
happened,
it is. Yeah.
But like I say, I correct, um, I correct his wrongs with my rights
There you go.
without doing the same by not doing the same thing that he did.
Okay. I like it. I like it. And then, do you think that over time you felt like because I know when you were younger, you had a relationship with your dad, but it wasn't like really the one that you really wanted because he wasn't in the home. But as an adult, you and your dad, I seen y'all together. Like y'all got your own little relationship, and it's good. And I know your brother and sisters probably be looking at you crazy sometimes. But do you think being a father kind of motivated you to have a relationship with your dad?
Nah,
No.
no, me and my dad always been cool. Like I ain't never like expect too much. I've been like this for years.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't be hold a
You
lot
don't
of
hold
stuff
grudges, yeah.
against people.
Okay.
I accepted him of the person that he was,
Mm-hmm.
and hey, it was what it was. I mean, growing up, me and him had a decent relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a better relationship with my uncle Skip. He kind of played more of a father role.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing he always said, don't hate your daddy for nothing. And I always wonder why he said it, because I ain't had no problem with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And as time developed, when I was a badass kid, he'd come pick me up when I was at DDC or something like that, and probably give me $20 and we'll keep moving. That was okay with me. At least somebody came and got me. I had to stay there for too long. You know what I'm saying? But as we grew older,
Yeah.
the same thing was the case. I accepted who he was. I don't hold nothing against him. I don't judge him because I've been judged before.
Mm-hmm.
And that don't feel good, especially somebody who don't know the
Who
situation.
don't know the
They
situation.
just peek in the room and make a judgment,
Yeah.
and now that's the stain they have on you.
Yeah. All right, I got two more questions for you, babe, before I let you go. You tend to become like god daddy a lot, especially to young black boys that have like absent fathers. What do you think motivates you to do that?
Just I mean, no understanding the struggle as a young father,
Mm-hmm.
not knowing. I feel like I look at with women. Women be the. I mean, if a woman see another woman somewhere and they struggling breastfeeding or the baby won't stop crying, all this other good stuff, a woman gonna be there for another woman.
Mm-hmm.
And quite honestly, I know and understand the life cycle. I'm not gonna be here forever.
Yeah.
You know, maybe my sons will never have kids. So the knowledge that I have, why not just, spread that along
Yeah.
for the free?
Yeah, you do that. I see you, man. You do it with your nephews, my friends, sons, the boys' friends. Like, I love it. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, before I let you go, what advice do you want to give young fathers out here today? Got them a fresh newborn or a little 1 year old, or shoot, they just found out that they got a baby and the baby been kind of in the world a little bit, and now they new to this thing. Like, what advice would you give those young fathers?
Um, Establish a intimate relationship with your child.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Look deep into those dark places that your mind don't made you forget as a child, and you share that knowledge with your son or your daughter, and you say, I don't want you to go through that. So I'm gonna make sure I give you everything that I possibly can to make sure that you don't go through what I went through.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like that's the most important thing. Because I think people be wanting their child to be. I don't see some of the toughest guys in the streets, but really they geeks, they nerd, they like this and that. But they grew up in an environment and allow them to be that
To
person.
be that person.
So, um, you know, plant those seeds with your child, and if that's who they are, deep down inside, being with them being a product of you, water that. Let them be exactly who they can be in order for them to succeed.
Okay, okay. All right. It was really nice talking to you, babe. I knew you was gonna drop some gems and all that stuff, man, cause I see you around here with these boys and you be doing your thing, and I want you to know from me and from the boys, we appreciate you, we love you, and happy Father's Day
All
again.
right, I appreciate it again.
Hey, and for our supporters out there, guys, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff, man. And we appreciate you guys for listening. Again, this is Cold Talks. Happy Father's Day out there, fathers. Salute.
Salute.